All right. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. But yeah, sorry for the connection issues earlier, but I think everything should be working okay right now. At least much better than compared to what was earlier from before per se. Um but like yeah, I guess we can just continue where we left off over here for now, and then hopefully things end up going swell over here nonetheless per se. But like yeah. Haven't done Divergent Universe yet, I don't believe, but I mean I can do that like maybe some other time slash off stream, since it's like not that difficult to say the very least. But yeah, I'm kind of wanting to maybe do Memory of Chaos for tonight, and like perhaps other Star Rail shenanigans that might end this weekend besides Memory of Chaos. But I feel like MLC is the only big thing that really ends this weekend per se. But like yeah, compared to the other stuff that's like up in the air, to say the very least, nonetheless. But yeah, I think without further ado, everything should be okay for now. I guess we can just get started over here, right? Or like yeah. Okay. I don't think it's like any event that ends soon, right? Well, the Star Rail Wood and the Seal Slammers end within like next weekend, I believe. So, oh yeah, plus the I guess the triple XP, the triple XP relic farming. Well, I mean this one just came out recently, I believe. So like yeah, plus we still have the Morning Starlight event, I believe, that ends within next weekend as well, too per se. I like completely forgot that I forgot to do the KO the trials over here. So I guess we could just do that right now. So like yeah. Hello Luna, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. How's your Friday been? I think my stream is working much better now than it was before, right? Because earlier it was much lagging, but right now she seems to be like way better. At least that's what it feels like. Yeah, I haven't done the Seal Slammers event at all yet. Nor the I've done like a little bit of the Morning Starlight, I guess, right? Like the first two events, but like yeah, the Star Rail Wood I still haven't finished it quite yet, and the Seal Slammers I haven't started like at all yet. But I heard good things about this event. Nonetheless, it's just that I've been trying to catch up with with like a lot of other stuff around the area. But like yeah. Seems like you're getting messages faster. I believe so. It could be. Yeah, I turned down like the overall bitrate, I guess, for the I guess for YouTube as well. So like yeah, I guess I mean I feel like it should be able to handle it though, just because it shouldn't be that bad and whatnot, But I mean yeah, I just turned it down just like a little bit, to hopefully to make things a bit more stable over here. But yeah, it seems to be working way better than it was before. So like I guess I would keep this for now. I did a Star Rail Wood and the Seals, both are fun. Yeah, I've done like a little bit of Star Rail Wood. It's not a clicking, I guess you could say at the very least, right? Like, yeah, I heard that the Seal Slammers is like a pretty cute event, nonetheless over here. And the Morning Starlight, I done like maybe the first two levels, right? And like the second level was like, I didn't realize that all your characters are like intentionally meant to lose HP at the very end, because once you attack or whatever, you like lose HP over time, but like your characters automatically revive themselves. But yeah, I've done like a bit of the Star Rail Wood and like a little bit of the Morning Starlight, but I haven't done really the other stuff too much at the moment per se. Like yeah. By the way, what kind of pizza did they had earlier, like for dinner today? Because we're mentioning what kind of pizza we had for dinner for tonight. But like yeah, thank you for the follow, Waffles. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. But nonetheless, do you like waffles as well by any chance? But like yeah. Oh really? I haven't touched this event at all yet. This event is kind of like another gacha event, right? In terms of like Well, actually, no. This event kind of reminds me of The Sims, you know, like of just managing, you know, the characters as well as the different locations and all stuff. But like the Seal Slamers, yeah, I heard like it's like a really cute event. I mean, it's a prerequisite, you know, mission we still need to do, but I mean, I don't think that really matters exactly for this particular event because I don't think, you know, this event, you know, will impact like much of the story at all over here. And like, yeah, the Morning Starlight, I've only done like maybe the first 2 levels over here. Like, yeah. Oh, nice. You made the Herter, by the way. Like, yeah. Are you a Herter main by any chance? I've been a Herter main ever since day 1. I think of playing Star Rail over here until I transitioned to you know, the Herter when she initially came out. I believe around New Year's, I believe. But yeah, do you mean Herter by chance, or do you mean someone else in Honkai Star Rail over here? But like, yeah. Oh, really? Is that your favorite type of breakfast kind of meal for the day? Or do you have any other breakfast entrees you like instead with waffles? But like, yeah. I don't mind waffles, but I don't know. I feel like eggs, ham and bacon is still like my overall personal favorite. Like eggs and sausage, you know, like yeah, has always been like, I guess like my preferred, you know, or like my go-to kind of meal when it comes to breakfast, that is. So like yeah, waffles is kind of nice as well though if you want something a bit more light, you know. And I guess technically it's a bit easier, you know, to make waffles than it is to like fully cooked eggs, ham and bacon and like sausage, I guess, you know, because that takes like a bit more preparation overall. But like yeah, what kind of toppings do you like to add within your waffles? Or like, do you like to add just like regular maple syrup or any other like toppings, like maybe strawberry cream or like, I don't know, blueberry instead? But like, yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, is Hawaiian your favorite pizza by any chance or no? I mean, I don't mind Hawaiian at all. I actually kind of prefer Hawaiian pizza because it's like really unique, per se, to say the very least, you know. But yeah, I've always been like a sausage and pepperoni kind of guy when it comes to choosing what kind of pizza I like. When it comes to like, I guess if you only choose one, you know, or like, yeah, or like traditional, you know, pizza, you know, like extravaganza pizza, you know, with like pepperoni, sausage, you know, onions, like mushrooms, olives, and all that stuff, you know, like peppers, like green peppers, you know, like the one with like everything, you know. I think I like that the most when it comes to like pizza per se, like yeah, traditional pizza. I is a proud Herter main, hence why I went for her E2, I guess. You know, like honestly, Herter was like my very first ever character, you know, that I went for her Lycone. Technically I went for Firefly E2 as well, you know, like when she first was around with Run May back then. But like Herter was like the first character, you know, that actually decided to go for Lycone and whatnot. So like yeah. Yeah, I has been a Kirikiri main ever since first day playing Star Rail over here, and you know, Kirikiri has always been a troll role model for the Star Rail universe that we have over here right now, right? So like yeah, cause you know, she's the ultimate troll, at least in my opinion. Like oh yeah, I have Topaz as well. I think I got Topaz like when on like one of her reruns though. Like yeah, I forgot exactly what banner it was, but I'm pretty sure it was like before Ling Sha, you know, that I got Topaz and Nami before Ling Sha's first banner was, you know, initially came around. Mainly because I felt like I had like a decent amount of Stellar Jades saved for her, and like you know, the commercial that PlayStation revealed before, you know, in which it showcased both Jinliu and Topaz. Like another main thing that I kind of wanted to pull for Topaz was because of that commercial, I guess, you know, whether you're Team Jinliu or Team Topaz during that initial Honkai Star Rail PlayStation commercial. So like yeah, I decided to go for Topaz like off stream that one time, perhaps before Ling Sha, I think. But like I haven't really built her though at all, as you can like see over here for now. But like yeah, it has the troll piggy girl, I guess you could say, with Topaz and Nami. over here. She's kind of fun to play, I'm not gonna lie. Like, at least from doing her trial characters and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I haven't exactly really built her just yet. I guess you could say at the moment per se. But like, yeah, she's fun. Not gonna lie. Like, yeah, and she can be quite a good sub DPS as well. I'm pretty sure, right? At least that's what I have an impression of using her character trial back then, to say the very least. But when was the last time she had a rerun though? Like, yeah, I don't really remember when was the last time she had a rerun. But like, I felt like it was like might have been like during the earlier Emperor's banners, like way back then, before, like, yeah. I want her to make my. Oh, what kind of team is that supposed to be? Well, like, yeah. I don't think I've heard of that team before, but yeah, what characters are within the IP3 team? Nonetheless, that you mentioned, but like, yeah. I don't believe like many people use Topaz much anymore though, like compared to like when she initially came out. But like, yeah, she's fun to play, I guess, and she's cute as well, especially with Numbi over here, so like, yeah, Adventuring, Dr. Ratio, and Topaz, her nickname is... Oh, wait, is it because of the faction, right? Because, like, I just realized it just now that her, faction is the Interterrestrial, Peace Corporation. So, like, yeah, I'm assuming Adventuring and Dr. Ratio are also within the, Interterrestrial, Peace Corporation as well then, right? Like, yeah, no, but Dr. Ratio's Intelligentsia Guild, whatever that's supposed to mean, but like, yeah, is that why it's called IP3, I guess, just because of the faction of the name is like IP3 instead, with the 3 characters, but Dr. Ratio's Intelligentsia Guide though, so I don't think it's the same as Interterrestrial Peace Corporation over here that Topaz has right now, like, yeah, Oh, okay. Topaz and Adventuring are the Stonehearts, and Ratio is a. Oh, okay. I probably don't know that about, yeah, just cause I don't believe I've been there to the story yet so far. Like, I don't think I've met Topaz yet, cause like the last yeah, the most recent trailblazing quest I have right now is at the very beginning of Penocone over here. So like, I guess that could be the main reason why, because I haven't really met Topaz yet, nor Ratio at the moment. But like, yeah, I met Adventuring, I guess, like at the very beginning of the early trailblazing mission over here, right? But like, I'm still like not quite sure exactly what specifically he's supposed to be, well, besides being a true gambler, I guess, because like we only met him like once during like, I believe like this quest over here from before. So like, yeah, I guess maybe like sooner or later we get to like know more about Topaz and Ratio, Dr. Ratio within the further Penocone quest over here. Like, I guess maybe these two, or like chapter 2, after the Sound and Fury over here. But like, yeah, I guess that's like why I didn't really recognize the Interterrestrial Peace Corporation that Topaz was initially here earlier over here, like, yeah, her faction. Yeah, I know that people have been like saying that they definitely want to watch me play through Penocone and like everything within when I start Penocone again, but I also like kind of like want to finish all the other side quests as well before, like, yeah. We recently finished Herta Space Station over here, like all of these quests over here, which end up being pretty good in my opinion. Like, yeah, especially like these last few over here. But I didn't realize there's a part 2 of the space station though. Like, like this quest over here, and like this quest I don't think it's like that important though, because it's part of the home decoration event that we had like way before, like, yeah, for customizing your bedroom for the Astro Express train, but like Bellabog, we also haven't, yet to like complete a lot of stuff as well here. So yeah, I kind of still want to like try to complete, you know, the other quests before, you know, starting Penokone, well, continue Penokone from where we left off and whatnot still. Like, yeah. Hello, Emery. Hey, welcome in. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. How's your, Friday been today? Hopefully having a good Friday, evening, by the way, Emery. But nonetheless, happy to see you back on the stream here. But like, I did like a little bit of prancing, right? You know, of like first in meeting, Acheron, you know, when we hopped on the train and like, you know, meet Adventure for this first time over here, plus Misha, you know, in which he warped towards the, you know, towards the city over here, I guess. That's what the Sleepless Night is, you know, supposed to be about. But it's been like over a year, I guess, since I've continued like chapter 3 of Penokone over here. So it's been quite a while, not gonna lie. So like yeah, I heard it's like really good and like on peak, you know, with Fontaine. Like when you compare like Star versus Genshin, I guess, you know, for the main Archon / Trailblazing quest, but like I still kind of want to complete the other stuff, you know, that we were just working on like maybe like a few weeks ago, you know, because we were doing Genshin earlier, right, for the update. But like I would try to get there sooner rather than later, I guess, just because, you know, we're kind of like 2 regions behind since Ampharos is like out right now, you know. So like yeah, and like Hyacini and Cypher are supposed to like come out really soon as well, to say the very least. But like still, I don't know how much I can speedrun just because of like how many like other side stuff I, you know, still need to do over here and whatnot. So like yeah. How far are you, by the way, Emery, when it comes to the story of Staril so far? Are you also trying to like do the side quests as well, like how I am as well per se, or do you not really care about the side quests as much as me, I guess? Like yeah, because I mean, I guess some of them are like not that important, you know, like especially the earlier blue ones, you know, like they didn't feel like that, you know, triggering or like inspiring to me. But like the last blue quests, you know, that we did, or like the last side quests you did, were actually pretty good in my opinion. Like yeah, they provided like quite of a deeper, meaningful story, at least in my personal opinion, compared to like the first couple of ones that we initially counted at the space station, you know. Like yeah. I ignore side quests till I feel like it. Yeah, I think someone else mentioned that they kind of just save it there, you know, for the Sailor J's in case they need it. But not gonna lie, some of the later ones are actually pretty good in my opinion. Like, I mean, obviously they don't really count as main quests, you know, because, you know, there's like not as much, you know, death built upon them. But like, overall, you know, like at least for the last few, you know, side quests that we've done, I feel like they were like worth playing overall, at least in my personal opinion, you know. Like yeah. You haven't played the 3.2 story yet? That's okay. Wait, what version am I on? Just well, like what version are we on right now? Just out of curiosity. But like wait, I believe I'm perhaps maybe still on 2.0 or 2.1, just because, you know, I'm at the very beginning of Penokone over here so far, right? Like yeah. Wait, so like yeah, 3.3 is coming out really soon, right? Because Hyacini and Cypher just got revealed, right? Like this morning, right? Like officially revealed from their live stream. But like yeah, I believe that I'm still like on 2.0 just because, you know, I'm at the very beginning of Staril and whatnot. Like yeah, for the Penokone region. Do you guys want to do the character trials then, I suppose? Just because, you know, that's like where we're on right now per se. But like, yeah, I didn't realize I haven't done character trials at all yet. But I kind of want to do them, you know, just so like I don't forget in the future. Cause you know, there's still I have yet to be done over here, to say the very least. But like, yeah, dude, is my stream lagging again or no? I feel like it is, because I don't think it's lagging anymore, but like, it was lagging for like a brief moment, so like, I'm like really debating on like whether I should get like a new router or not. It was just my like ISP, but like, yeah, let's just stick with the trial then. We're on 3.2 right now, and like yeah, 3.3 is like the one that's coming up like really soon for the next major update, Luna. So like yeah, if you're still like on Penokane, then like yeah, then like that's like around like 2.0-ish per se. And I believe Ampharos, you know, like when it first initially came out, it's like technically 3.0. So like yeah, at least I'm assuming, right? Because like usually regions, you know, they go by the main numbers, you know, of like 1, 2, 3. I guess like 4, 5, 6. So like yeah, if you have not finished Penokane, then I believe it's like 2.5 or something like that. Like yeah, like the later 2 point numbers. But like I believe I'm like on 2.0, right? Just because I haven't like, you know, done barely anything of Penokane so far. But like yeah, I'm still wanting to. It's just that like I kind of still want to like do the side quest still, just so we can like play through chronological order as much as possible over here, right? So like yeah. Wait, have you guys pulled for anyone this banner at all? Or no. Like I know Luna really likes Dr. Ratio, right? At least I'm getting the impression of, but have you pulled for Dr. Ratio or like anyone else this banner? Or like yeah, or previous banner?
Told you I could fight.
Or did you like decide to skip on him because you know he's like a free 5-star? Like yeah. I don't think he like really need his constellations though for Dr. Ratio. I could be wrong though, but like I'm pretty sure more people like pulled for the other character instead. Like
Try that again.
wait, what was the other character called? It's not Aglia, right? Because like that's kind of what I have in my mind. But like yeah, the other infamous character. I think more people like pulled for him instead of the Ratio, just because Ratio is free and whatnot. You know, like yeah, everyone like mostly has some if they played back then. I play on NA, CJ. Like yeah, I play on NA server. For Honkai Star, that is. But like yeah, do you play on Asian server or do you play on what region do you play it on instead? Like I kind of don't know if I want to go for the E ability though, because I want like one skill point over here. But I think the single target would still break the shield, right? Yeah, so like I guess we can just save this skill point for like the other enemy later on. But like okay. But like yeah, I play on NA. Sorry CJ, if you're like hoping that I would be playing on Asia server instead. But like yeah. This should probably finish him, right? Cause yeah, Gun Hunt is pretty strong against these initial enemies over here. But like But I mean, yeah, did you pull for an Exa or the Dr. Ratio? If you guys decide to pull this banner, but like hello Smeets, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the welcome back, by the way. I think my stream should be like way better now, right? At least I'm not experiencing as much lag as before, but like yeah, welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you had a nice break in between. But like yeah, how has Overwatch been so far since I have last read that you've been playing some Overwatch today? But like do you play ranked by any chance or no for Overwatch, or do you just play casual quick play to say the very least? But like yeah.
Can't stop the rock.
Yeah, so Val this time I think we know how to play it right, so we can just move on over here.
Time for the main event.
Oh really? In ranked or in just like casual play? Like yeah, like quick play.
Turn it up.
Oh okay, but have you played ranked before at all or no? Like yeah, just out of and two. Like I like always queue rank. Like yeah, like I don't know. I like only play quick play. You know, if I like leveling up like an alt account. You know, so like yeah, if I were to like build another alt account, that is to say the very least. But
pretty good crowd today.
Yeah, back in Overwatch 1 and 2, you know, and as well as Valorant, you know, like I would just like solely play ranked. Like, but that's just me being, I guess, competitive when it comes to FPS games, you know. So like, yeah, because you know, I've been playing FPS for quite a while. I guess we can go for the single target now, because the other elementals are not weak to ice over here so far. But like, yeah. Wait, was it lagging earlier? Or no. Guys, I might need a new router. Like, we're just okay. I don't think it's lagging anymore, but I mean, it was lagging quite a bit earlier though. Like, yeah. I have, but like not very much. Oh, okay, that's fine. Like, I think Turnip, like, he mostly likes to play just quick play overall too, and doesn't really like rank neither. So like, yeah, but I've been the opposite. Like, I feel like every time I play quick play, you know, it's been such a chore and a hassle for me, and like such a drag instead of barely. It's like, yeah, because in my mind, you know, I'll be like, why would I play quick play when I could just play rank instead? Like, it was lagging for a second, but okay. Thank you by the way. But like, yeah. So it's only like a hiccup for us this time, but like, still. Last time I did placements. Oh, nice. Do you usually get platinum back then, or well, you don't like usually play rank there, right? But like, platinum is still solid, right? Like, since I think, you know, gold is like in the middle, or like the average rank when it comes to you know, Overwatch 2 per se, you know, to say the very least. Like, yeah. I know in Valorant the majority rank, I guess, for Valorant is like silver apparently, and I think, yeah, Overwatch is like maybe gold instead. But like, yeah, platinum is like above average nonetheless, right? Like, yeah, at least I think. Okay, well, on to Mo's now. I believe we have used Mo's before, right? From like the Face Out trial from before. But like, I think at this party setup, we have him as like a main DPS instead. Like, yeah, since the other characters aren't exactly, you know, DPS characters instead, like where we have with Face Out from before. But still, I guess we can still, you know, try to play around his overall team comp for now. But like, okay.
It changes with changelessness.
I still feel like yeah, I still feel like Mo's could have been like maybe a 5-star, like when he initially came out back then. But yeah, he's kind of like a 4.5-star, at least in my personal opinion. Instead, I guess you could say, if he's not really a 5-star per se, but like still.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Just because, you know, I guess back then, you know, like instead of Face Out, like I just like really only wanted to pull for Mo's back then. So like, yeah, just like how like fresh his gameplay such design is, and like how overall unique it is over here too, you know, like
Everything is ordained by the stars.
I need to wipe my nose. But like, yeah, I've been having runny nose today. I guess the change of weather has been quite apparent today compared to the past few days. But like, yeah. Okay, let's just alt over here.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
But like, yeah, I don't believe we can use Mo's as a sub DPS as much, but yeah, still, he will still like follow up with this you know, slashy counter attacks over here. But like, yeah. Well, actually, probably should have healed that time, just cause we want to charge his glowing fist, right? But yeah, that's okay. Like, cause no one really needs like healing technically over here, right? Like, yeah.
To reap. You cannot hide. Darkness,
Should we heal? No, I don't think we need to. So let's just continue attacking over here for now.
Commencing support.
But like, ooh, maybe in the future we might get a 5-star Mo. So like, I don't know. Like, but I do know that initial impression of Mo's like was like really good way back then when Fei Xiao was around, I suppose. Like, yeah, like I really felt like he could have been perhaps like a 5-star and a 4-star, but Yeah, they might save like a 5-star moves in the future, I guess. You know, since we've been having some 5-star variants of 4 stars, it feels like quite lately and whatnot. Like, yeah. I don't know if I want to use my skill point though, so yeah, let's just save one for next time, next turn. Yeah, then go for the single target this time, but I'm still kind of surprised that we haven't got the ult quite yet at the moment. But like, yeah.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Oh, but this time we have the flaming hot claw. I guess you could say. Like, yeah. Let's go for the left guy just cause yeah, she still has the weakness shield break over here for now. But like, yeah, this time we can just fully attack now just cause you know they have the shields back up now. Very slick, to say the very least, but yeah.
Commencing support.
I think this should finish it, right? Like the single attack. But like, I kind of want to go for the weakness on the left guy as well. The debuff, I mean. Because I don't think we have debuffed the left witch just yet. Okay.
Enemy targets detected.
Oh wait, I don't know if I want to go for the E though, because we won't have enough for Mills. So like, yeah, let's just save the last one for him then. And then yeah, just go with single target. Okay. Okay, Dr. Ratio, I've only played him like during the first initial trial, I guess, you know, when he was free, but I guess we could just move on to him next before Annexer at the very end over here, right? So like, yeah. Oh, wait, who do you want for your 4th character, by the way? Luna. Like, yeah. Since the character trial over here, it actually shows, like, the same characters that, you know, you mentioned earlier. So, like, yeah. You know, Dr. Ratio, Topaz, Robin, and Adventuring. Yeah, you mentioned, I think, Dr. Ratio and Adventuring, right? But the other two were, not quite sure. Like, no, I think you mentioned Topaz. It's just that you haven't gotten Topaz yet. But like, yeah, who do you like to run for your 4th one? I suppose, cause you know that's what it. Cause Robin is what it shows on the 4th slot over here. Or like, Impair is a attacking ability, right? I'm guessing. Like, okay, like, yeah. It might be like a frozen kind of E ability as well, at least that's what it seems like, right? Because the statue, he makes this like frozen solid. But like, I guess you can see exactly. Oh, it's a taunt ability. I didn't realize that, but I thought it would be like a frozen ability, you know, in which it like automatically engage into battle, you know, like, yeah, kind of like how freeze works, but yeah, I didn't realize it was kind of like an invasive type of ability instead of here, but like, okay. The statue was kind of like a deceiving factor, at least that's what it felt like. But like, yeah, because I really thought, you know, you could just like freeze enemies within the start of the battle over here. But like, so evasive is kind of sort of nice as well. It's not too beneficial, but like still nice buff overall, I guess. We don't really need to shield anyone, right? So I guess we could just go for the regular attack over here. Plus, I kind of want to like save the last point for ratio as well. Well, like, yeah.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since I played Dr. Ratio here, so yeah, trying to get things handle over here, but like,
0 points.
ooh, okay.
Low risk, high reward.
I think the piggy, like, on top of the enemy shows, like, what Topaz is targeting over here, right? So, yeah, I don't think we need to, like, go for the E ability on him again. And plus, we want to have, like, one more skill point, too. Let's go for this guy, actually, because this guy has his shield pretty much broken over here. But, like,
Nothing in victory means playing the
long game. Okay, adventuring then Doctor Ratio next, so I guess we can just use our elementals for both of these for now.
Have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Okay. Wait, if you take care of this guy, I think it might get rid of everyone else, but actually I'm not quite sure since, you know, it's the trial per se, but like, still. Let's go for the main guy though, just cause, yeah, it's only like one shot. Okay, Robin, then Numby, and then the two enemies over here. But like, yeah, we could just like support again, cause you know, get ready, a bit more ready for the next phase.
Easy, Numby.
I feel like we might go for the E this time, just because, you know, these guys are both like, it's sort of decent amount of health, like, yeah, plus 4 shield.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, really? Wait, it was that fast? Wait, well, what game mode did you guys play though? Well, like, I didn't realize it was that fast though. Like, usually Overwatch matches like tend to last like 20-30 minutes, I think. At least from what I played. But like, what game mode did you guys play then? But like, GG's by the way, I guess. But like, I didn't realize it like lasted that fast though, you know? Like, yeah. But like, how close was it though? Like, that you guys just played. That was like only like 5 or 10 minutes though. Like, I'm assuming you guys like play one of the party game modes instead, right? Or was it still quick play? But like, that was a really fast match though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, hopefully the E, I guess, does damage to both of these guys, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, it doesn't. Like, yeah, well, actually, it kind of does, but yeah, I like kind of forgot how to play Topaz since it's been a while. To set it very least, like, yeah. Oh wait, did you guys like not play? Did you guys like not play Payload or what? I forgot that Overwatch 2 had like new game modes compared to like when I used to play. You know, like. Did you guys play Control or what game mode you guys played then? Like, yeah, it was like 5 to 4. I thought you guys like just played like Payload or like you know, like one of the traditional Overwatch modes, but like which ones did you did? Like yeah. Wait, is it Nexa a pirate by any chance or no? Because he has the eye patch over here. I didn't realize it's an eye patch, I guess, but like, yeah, I'm just realizing just now after seeing his like, character design over here, nonetheless, you know, but like, yeah, I think his face kind of looks like Ratio in some sort of cases, but not exactly. I might be thinking of someone else instead, you know, instead of Dr. Ratio, but yeah, I didn't realize he's like an eye patch over here, nonetheless, you know, so like, he might be a pirate, I guess, you know, like, yeah. It's a new mode where you have to like capture the objective. Oh, okay, so that's probably why I don't know. I think COD might have like a similar mode to that as well, even though I could be wrong, you know, that Call of Duty didn't add it as well, but yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be that fast though, because, you know, usually, from like back then when I played, you know, it would be like at least 20 or 30 minutes long, like per game average, I guess you could speak, you know, like, yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize that Nexa was kind of like a pirate, I guess. At least that's what it seems like so far. What's your favorite game mode, by the way? Like, yeah, in Overwatch 1 and 2. I think my favorites would still probably be Control or like Payload. Payload's like really fun because, you know, it's like very unique, you know, and like first introduced to Overwatch 1, right? Or at least like it felt like special, you know, to Overwatch 1 because none of the other games have it, you know. I mean, 2CP is kind of fun as well, not gonna lie, even though some maps, you know, it's kind of like a really big pain, you know, for 2CP, like Anubis, for instance, but, well, like, I didn't mind 2CP, like, yeah, and, like, what was that one, map, Hanamazura or something like that, you know, you know, that one Japan map, but like, Temple of Anubis and that other map, you know, I think those might have been the worst for 2CP, or at least depending on your, whether you attack or defend, but like, I still enjoyed them, you know, like, yeah, from when I played, before. Like, even though people were like begging for 2CP to like get out and whatnot, like, yeah.
I'm not built for this. You go ahead if you wish to.
Wait, what does an Impair do? Oh, okay, so the Impair is kind of just like another, evasive kind of ability over here, right? So like, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Henry. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. But nonetheless, thanks again for the follow.
Trick.
Wait, he's a pirate, right? I'm guessing he like uses a gun as well that looks like a pirate pistol too. But like, wait, is he a pirate or a scientist? Like, Horatio is, but like, I have a feeling that he might be a pirate instead, just because of his eye patch, you know, and like he uses like the pistol, you know, that kind of looks like the revolver that pirates use. But like, yeah, my favorite game mode is pushing. Yeah, that's like probably like my favorite too. But I kind of like 2CP as well. Not gonna lie, like, yeah, especially for maps, you know, that have like very diverse environments, you know, from capturing the first point and like onto the second point. But like, yeah, yeah, it's like an entirely different environment and feels like an entirely new map, you know. For like those specific maps that have like a very diverse environment, I guess, you know. But I still like Payload the most, I think, overall, because it's like very Overwatch unique since the first one. Like, yeah, Hanamura, that's what its map's called. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, I miss playing Hanamura. Like, that's like such a fun map to play on. Not gonna lie. Like, even though the middle, you know, of the first checkpoint is kind of like difficult, right? Because if you use Reinhardt, you know. If they have a Reinhardt, you know, you can like only take one way on the left side, I think, if you climb. But like, still, Hanamura was like such an pleasing and appealing map to play, nonetheless. You know, at least in my personal opinion.
You deserve my attention.
But like, I still like Payload overall the most. I feel like still as well. Like, yeah. Do they still have 2CP as well in Overwatch 2 or no? Or they like completely got rid of it?
If you still have questions, please speak.
I know, like, during the beginning of Overwatch 2, you know, they, I think they, like, completely got rid of 2CP. Like, yeah, but I don't know if they, like, brought it back in, you know, just because I only played, like, you know, the first season of Overwatch 2. That is, like, yeah. Let's go for the ult, actually, since we have it up over here.
The show has begun.
But like, I feel like a Nexus looks more like a pirate, you know, than a scientist over here, just because of his eye patch and like, you know, his revolver pistol, you know, kind of looks like one of those pirate guns. So like, I like 2CP, but that's really, they should add it back in comp, at least in my personal opinion. Like 2CP was like so like popular in Overwatch 1 and like played quite a bit in Overwatch 1 too, you know, plus like Overwatch League as well, you know, but I can still like completely understand the imbalance of 2CP, like, yeah. Who do you think about pulling for 3.3? Because for me, I think I might go for Hyacini, actually. Well, wait, how do you pronounce the name again? Because we like just finished watching the live stream like earlier, but I think she's pronounced as Hyacinth, right, instead, right? Like, yeah, yeah, I'm probably gonna think about pulling for her, Hyacinth, like, at least so far. Cypher, I'm not quite sure, though, because, I don't know, looking from her initial gameplay from the livestream earlier, just now, he looks to be a I guess a little bit weak, I guess. Like, yeah, well, I guess we would find out until her, like, main official comes out, right? But, so far I'm thinking Hyacinth, just so, you know, she can, like, perhaps pay off with, you know, my, casters per se. Like, yeah. What about you, guys? Or, like, what future characters do you think you'll be, wanting to for, or, like, hoping for in the future if you're, like, skipping, next, patch? Like, yeah. And plus, I feel like I need another healer too, because, you know, the only ones I really use so far are, like, Lynx and Bailu. So, like, yeah, it's about time that I guess I can, you know, pull for, or try to, like, get another, abundance, slash healer character, you know? Like, yeah.
Look, the show has begun.
Hello Josh, welcome in, welcome to the stream. How's your, day been today? Hopefully you had a great, Friday, by the way, but nonetheless, will you be pulling for, Hyacinth as well by any chance? Or Cypher second phase instead? But like, yeah. Yeah, I feel like she'll be really good with Casterus, and, you know, I have Casterus E2 as well. So like, I feel like overall, I would definitely, you know, much rather go for Hyacinth over Cypher, but, I heard that Cypher might be good with the Herter, you know, which is like my main team, I suppose you could say. So like, but at the same time, I don't know. I kind of want to see like how she is like in game though. Like, yeah, because like from the live stream, you know, we just saw earlier, her gameplay looks a little bit on the weaker side, at least in my personal opinion. Like, yeah.
Enemy data secured.
Well, like, like, I didn't realize that Hyacinth can, like, also increase the overall HP of your characters. So, like, in my personal opinion, that's, like, a pretty big deal. Because, you know, I don't think any other character really, like, increases your max HP for, like, any of the, other characters we have, currently so far. So, like, yeah, and, you know, like, Casterus relies, like, a lot on her HP factor. So, like, yeah, so far I'm thinking about Hyacinth at the moment. Hyacinth was decent in the beta. Cypher. Oh really? I didn't realize it. Like, yeah, I only like saw a gameplay, you know, like just now. Like, yeah, since I, you know, just generally avoid leaks and spoilers, you know, as much as possible, even if they were revealed from before. But yeah, from my initial impressions, I thought Cypher looked a bit weak from her, like, moves from the live stream that we just saw a couple of minutes ago. But, like, I mean, it could be wrong, obviously. Like, yeah, because I don't really know her, like, numbering factors, I guess you could say. Oh, really? Who does Cypher work well, then? Like, yeah, I thought one of you guys mentioned that Cypher works well with the Herter, you know, just because you guys have been mentioning that Cypher is kind of like a follow-up, sub-DPS kind of character, but, like, yeah, who does she work well with then? Like, yeah, if not the Herter, because, you know, I thought she was a sub-DPS since, you guys have been intimating that, you know, she's like a sub-DPS, I guess for erudition characters overall. Like, yeah, I'm kind of surprised that she's a quantum character though, you know, like, quantum nihility character, right? Since she doesn't look to be that much of a quantum nihility character when it comes to initial impressions, but it's been a while, I guess, since we had a quantum nihility, right? Since Acheron's banner from like Penokane, I believe, right? So like, yeah. Ooh, got an achievement over here as well. Well, like, hello Angel, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Happy Friday to you too, by the way, Angel. But like, are you getting any of the reruns? No, I don't think so. Oh wait, I like completely forgot that we just saw earlier, you know, that the Herter and Aglia are also coming out as well. You know, like, when I first saw that, you know, just a couple of minutes ago, like, I was like, bruh, didn't Herter just came out yesterday? You know, so like, yeah, same as Aglia. No, I won't be pulling for any of the reruns, cause like, yeah, I have Ichigo Herter and like, her Lightcone plus, Aglia I already have, but, you know, I don't really want to pull for Eidolons nor for Lightcones, but, I am wanting to pull for Hyacinth though, like, yeah, cause, I have a feeling that she will work really well with, you know, Casterus over here, but like, yeah. Oh, what about you guys? Will you guys be pulling for any of the 2 new characters or like any of the reruns? But yeah, I forgot that the reruns, you know, coming up soon are like pretty good as well, you know, like the Hercher as well as, you know, Queen Aglia over here. Like, yeah, Greek goddess Aglia and Queen Hercher. But like, trying to get all the crisis hairs except Aglia. Wait, what's the other characters that's supposed to be the crisis? Josh, like, yeah, since I'm not that familiar with the faction slash names that you guys have been mentioning. But like, I guess we could go for like a normal attack this time because it's weak to imaginary. But like, yeah, what characters should we be going for? Cypher's, Fei Xiao, and Acheron. Oh, okay. I thought she was like also you know, the Hercher sub DPS, which is like why I was kind of considering maybe going for her as well. But I don't really need like another DPS for the Hercher because I'm still okay with Jade, you know. So like, yeah. And plus, like, I've been still trying to build her, you know, because recently, you know, I've been farming like, you know, relics for her for the quantum one, like, yeah, the Bellabog quantum set. Acheron, decent, best team, Fei Xiao. Other than that, she has oh really? How does she work with Fei Xiao and Acheron then? Like, yeah, since you know, I thought Cypher was like mostly meant for excuse me, like for erudition characters, since you know, you guys have been mentioning that she's like a sub DPS, you know, but in my head I thought, you know, she was like meant for erudition characters, kind of like how Anexa like pairs off really well with the Hercher per se. Like, yeah. I want Cypher for my Fei Xiao, but I also want E1 Aglia. If I were you, I'd probably just go for a Cypher if you still want to. Like, yeah, because like I didn't go for E1 Aglia, and like I'm not quite sure if for like Eidolons or like, are her Eidolons good at all or no for Aglia? I didn't really pay attention too much back then, you know, because I mean I just wanted to go for her. So like, yeah, for the Greek goddess over here of Aglia, but I mean I didn't really go for like her Eidolons at all. Like, yeah, after using my guaranteed for her. I just want to get E0 S1 Hysen and like E1 S1 Aglia, but I might stick to her E0 because I think, yeah, I don't know. Compared to like E1 E2 Hercher, you know, like E1 E2 Firefly is like E1 Hysen, well, E1 Aglia like really necessary for her at all, or does it make a huge difference, you know, like how the other 2 characters are, you know, like, yeah. Cypher is just okay. Oh, okay. So like, she's just like okay overall, at least from initial impressions, right? Like even paired with Fei Xiao and the other hunt character. Wait, Fei Xiao, I mean, in Acheron, right? Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, even though she's like a 5-star, like after seeing her like gameplay just now, you know, like from the live stream earlier, like an hour ago, her moves kind of like sort of like leans to a 4-star, at least in my opinion. But like, I mean, I could be wrong, obviously, because I haven't been paying attention to like her stats or whatever, you know, because it's like my first time ever seeing it, you know. But I don't know, I feel like Hysen like feels like way more of like a 5-star, you know, than like a Cypher, at least from like seeing the live stream just now. Like, yeah. But like, I guess we'll see how like she ends up being, you know. But if you guys have been saying that, you know, she's like only like really good with Acheron or like Fei Xiao, you know, like these 2 characters, then like, yeah, I don't know if I will go for a Cypher unless I feel lucky, I guess. Or if I have like a decent amount of pulls for her, I guess. But like, still, E1 Aglia is really good for her, better than her. Oh really? The enemy afflicted with Same Stitch takes 15% increased damage. After Aglia or Garmenture Maker, which I'm assuming is the Pokemon, right? Like the dress attacks this target. Additionally, oh, so it's like mostly meant for like an energy buff then, right? For like E1 Aglia compared to anything else, right? Like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like 50% is like not exactly too much though. Like compared to other characters, you know, like if you say like 40, 50%, then I feel like that's like quite a bit big of a buff overall. But yeah, I don't know about the 15% damage. Like yeah, increased damage, but you also have the energy regeneration of 20, which seems to be quite a lot, right? Like yeah, but I don't know. Compared to like other E1 characters, you know, I'm not too sure to say the very least. Like yeah, like you know, because it doesn't feel like that much for the first half, but the second half might make a difference, you know, if you like really need energy for your overall teams and whatnot, I guess. Like yeah, the energy is really good. Oh, okay, I see. So it's like mainly for her Mima sprite then, right? Like her dress. Is that why E1 is like really good, just so you can like recover as much of her Mima sprite as much as possible? Is it kind of like Casterus then or no? Because I remember with like Casterus, like her E2 or like her E1, you know, like makes you be able to like summon the dragon like way more times than you used to, right? Like yeah. I say save for the fake collab because they want rerun. Oh, really? Oh, dude, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, so like, yeah. That's probably a good idea then. Like, yeah, since they mentioned it, like I had no idea that the Fates collab won't get a rerun at all, or rumored, or at least you said that they won't get a rerun, right? So like, I guess we might go for Hyacinth, right? You know, and then like perhaps Saber, because like Saber looks really cool. Not gonna lie, like yeah, and like the other 5-star, you know, we're supposed to get for free too, you know. But Saber like reminds me of Lynx, you know, except like a 5-star like grown up Lynx, to say the very least. But like yeah, I didn't realize that the Fates collab, you know, that they're like supposedly like not gonna rerun. So I'm assuming like those two banners, you know, are gonna be extremely rare, like extremely rare. Once time have passed beyond that. Per se, but like yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they might still rerun though, just cause you know, like they're like 5 stars added within the overall Honkai star roster we have over here per se. But like yeah, technically it's in a event / game exclusive duration, so like you know, after the contract ends, you know, between Star Rail and Fates collab, then we may not, we like may never see them again, I guess. Like yeah, since you know, it just might be for like the duration of their contract, you know. So like yeah, between the two games. Where's the Memory of Chaos? Oh, there it is. Like yeah, I kind of want to do the Memory of Chaos because you know it's supposed to like end this weekend over here, right? So like yeah, I feel like we can like definitely get past floor 12, you know, or like level 11 because. Or level 9, I guess, you know, just because we have like casters now and like much better characters from before, but I'm not quite sure if we can get to like level 12 though, you know. So like yeah, because usually, you know, back then we'll only get like level 9 and 10 done, or maybe 10, but like technically the last Pure Fiction, you know, we were able to get like all 3 stars for like all 4 levels, just because we used both Casterus and Herter. Like it will be like a separate banner apart from the limited. Oh, okay, I didn't. So it's kind of like, you know, maybe like the Inazuma Chronicle Wish banner that's like Genshin coming out soon. Except you know, like yeah, separate banner, right? Like yeah. Ooh, I didn't realize that. Like if it's gonna be like a separate banner, so I thought it'd be like a limited banner added too, you know, just like how it's always been for like any limited character. But ooh, yeah, I don't know. I still might go for Hyacinth though, but if that's the case, then like I'm not quite sure if I want to go for Cypher then. You know, if the Fates collab is gonna be very limited overall and whatnot, and like has its own pity system too, you know, like yeah, because like yeah, I want to go for Saber, but the other 5-star, you know, I heard it's supposed to be for free, you know, like Oh, really? I still kind of want to go for Hyacinth though, just because, you know, she's like really good with Casterus, and like I kind of like need another healer, right? Besides just using like Bailu's too, and like maybe Link's, you know, but
Do you want to enter the?
yeah, I might not go for, you know, Cypher then if that's the case, just because, you know, I don't really have many wishes left after getting E2 Casterus. So like, yeah. It will like, however, last much. Oh really? Okay, so we have like a bit more time to farm, I guess, or like to save Stellar Jades overall for the Fates Collab, which is like really nice. But like, still though, if you want to play it safe, then it's probably safe, you know, to like, it's probably better to like save for like one of the two banners, whether it be phase 1 and phase 2. Then like, that is if you want to like pull for Saber or like any of the other like Fates Collab character that might, you know, come out in the near future very soon, you know, like yeah, I didn't realize it's like very limited, because like all the banners, you know, well, like no matter what, they get like a rerun, like even Dr. Ratio over here, despite him being a free character. But like, I guess the Fates Collab is different, you know, just because, you know, it's kind of like a contract, you know, like, yeah, between two games. So like, it's the reason why it's like much more limited than the other, you know, actual Honkai style characters. I'm skipping the collab. There's 2 or 3 other characters. Oh wait, 2 or 3 other Fates collabs characters, or just 2 or 3 other characters in general when it comes to Star Are you gonna be pulling for the one character that we saw before Smees, like when we streamed Genshin, or no? Like, I forgot what is Finon, right? Will you be pulling for him at all, or no? Like, yeah. I don't know if I'd be pulling for him, just because he looks very similar to Sunday, you know? Like, you know, the official, like, gotcha meme Twitter account already posted, like, you know, a meme of, like, him and Sunday being next to each other in, like, the same pose, right? So, like, yeah, I don't know if I want to pull for him, just like, if he's, like, a Sunday 2.0, because, like, it doesn't feel like an entirely new, fresh character to me, if that's the case. So, like, yeah. Oh, okay, but will we be pulling for Spina at all, or no? Like, yeah, the character that that's like mostly recently been out, or like maybe save for future characters that we haven't seen quite yet. Like, yeah, because Finon's the only character, like, that's like the last character I've seen so far. Like, you know, when you guys, when you have mentioned me that he came out like a few days ago, or at least his character splash out came out a few days ago. Like, yeah. Oh, what character? What team should we do for Team 1 and Team 2? Wait, Casterus is Erudition, right? Well, no, Casterus is wait, what's this element called again? Quantum. Like, yeah. Okay, Casterus is Quantum. So, I kind of want to use her for Team 1 and then Herta for Team 2, but I don't think it really matters though, just because, you know, the enemies over here, they look to be the same when it comes to like elemental weakness and stuff like that, right? Like, yeah, but technically Team 1 lineup, they actually recommend Quantum though, and like Team 2, you know, they recommend Ice over here. So like, yeah. You said you don't plan on getting him, but he's going to have oh really? I hope he becomes like another Sunday, I guess, you know. Or at least that's what it really feels like it's gonna become. So like, yeah, because of the memes, you know, and like his overall outfit and design to be very similar to Sunday, I guess, you know. Plus like very similar poses too, you know. But like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to pull for him, just because, you know, I kind of want to save for the Fates collab. Like, yeah, since you guys have been mentioning, you know, that it's like actually like really limited and like no reruns, you know. Like, yeah. Okay, I don't know those 2 characters then. I don't know who Cyrene is. The latest character, yeah, the latest character I really know so far is Finon, that we just saw like a few days ago from his splash up. But like, yeah, the other characters I don't really know, except for, you know, Saber, I guess, you know, Finon, and like the 2 characters that we just saw, you know, Hyacinth and Cypher. But like, yeah, the characters beyond that I really have not heard about before at all. But like, yeah, so far I think I want to pull for Hyacinth still, you know, to see how it goes, and then like later on, perhaps save the rest of my Jades for like Saber, I suppose. Like, yeah, unless I feel lucky, you know, in terms of getting a Cypher. But I don't know. I don't want to like, you know, risk it too much, you know. So like, yeah, but like, still, you know, you never know. Yeah, I guess team 1 we could run Castor's team, and like team 2 we can run Herta team. So like, who do we use before? I think Pure Fiction. I know that you guys didn't. Well, I know that I didn't stream Pure Fiction before, but I'm trying to remember who I used before. I mean, I know I used Jade and Herta, and like, I think I used Sparkle, right? Because Herta is a bit more skill point dependent, right? Like skill point heavy. Then maybe Castorus instead. So I forgot if I used Spyler though or not. Like, yeah, for Herta team. I think it did. But no, let's use Spyler nonetheless, cause you know, Electro weakness over here, I guess. But like, yeah, and then, oop, not these two, but Jade, Herta, and Sparkle, I guess. And then first team, we can run Lynx. Yeah, Lynx. Peeler. Castorus and Bronner. I think that's what I ran for Pure Fiction back then. So like, yeah. Oh, wait, from the trailer that we just watched just now, like an hour ago, or like which trailer? Like, yeah. I'm assuming the latest trailer, right? If it's so, then I probably didn't look too much or pay too much attention when it comes to like other recurring characters. Like, I see that Dun Hun is coming back apparently, like, which is like quite surprising. But yeah, I don't really know who Siren is supposed to be still, cause you know, I don't believe I've seen them just yet. Like, yeah, unless it's from the earlier trailer that we just watched, you know, at 3.3. But I don't believe, you know, we've seen any other characters out of the ordinary from the latest Star Rail trailer that we just saw just now, right? Like, yeah. Oh. Wait, I probably didn't see the original 3.0 trailer then, because I know that I have been a bit behind, you know, when it comes to watching the YouTube videos for both Genshin and Star Rail. So like, yeah, I probably didn't see the original trailer then. Like, I'll keep it a secret for now still, I guess, you know, like, to like not know what they are. But yeah, it's been a while since I actually decided to like watch a full Star Rail / Genshin video. Not gonna lie, for the YouTube side, to say the very least. But yeah, I think the last one before today might have been a Penacone one, or like maybe 2.7, you know. But I didn't realize that they were in 3.0 though, like the very initial Star Rail Infamous trailer that we had way earlier this year, right? Like, yeah. Okay. Let's do the Memory Chaos over here, nonetheless. But yeah, I didn't realize that the other characters, you know, have already been revealed at the very start of Ampharos, like this year, to say the very least. Because like, you know, I didn't really pay too much attention to the details back then. But like, yeah.
Seems this path is no good either.
Dude, I really like this environment over here. It looks really pretty, to say the very least. Like, I believe I have been here before, you know, when we hopped on Nike's account, right? Yeah, like for doing their Memory Chaos. But I don't think these are the same enemies, at least from what I remember. Like, you know, from like using her Sunday and stuff like that from before. But like, yeah, I guess we could start off with this for now to see how things go over here.
Show your courage.
But like, I don't think these are like this is the same Memory Chaos that we did before on Nike's account. So like, yeah, at least that's what it does feel like at the moment.
Danger approaches.
Could be wrong though, because the environment over here is the same, but still the enemies are slightly different, I guess. Okay, let's do an AoE this time, just because we got the other characters down Broken Shield. But like, yeah. I don't think floor 9 we should worry too much though, because you know it's only the first one. But like, still, you know, it's nice to like warm up a bit before the later floors to say the very least, right? Like, yeah.
Persistence is time. Cherish this time.
Yeah, let's go for the middle guys still, just because, and then maybe apply a debuff towards the main bad guys, since we still have a little bit skill points to spare, but like,
Time for good old counterattack.
yeah, I think the last Star Rail, trailer / YouTube video I watched was like maybe 2.7, like during Thanksgiving, so it's been a while, I'm not gonna lie, like, oh, there's like a last one though, but it's okay, because, you know, he's like the, main, bad guy we need to defeat, I guess, for like, still.
We've entered the storm.
Ooh, at first I thought that the bugs were here, you know, when I first saw the red glow of the two, Proton Space Station enemies over here, but like, yeah.
Commencing research.
Ooh, luckily it wasn't, but like, my heart was about to, jump scare a little bit, not gonna lie. Like, I feel like we should still heal though, just cause, you know, we kind of need to keep everyone healthy, plus, you know, healing's a big important thing for, Caster's team, right? Like, yeah. We can go for the middle guys still, right? Like, I think that's still fine.
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
And then we can go for AoE, cause yeah, everyone is still like pretty high health over here. Oh wait, I didn't realize it did like that much damage though. Like Caster's scythe just now, but like, I mean, I guess I'll take it, but I didn't realize it would take like so much HP on the side characters over here. Like, I think I still want to go for the Dragon Breath though, just for the other side enemies, but like still want to save a little bit, you know, for the end, I think. Like, I think this will be the maximum you can do to like save the last 10%. Okay, I don't know if I want to go for the debuff just because we already did, and yeah, we have like one skill point over here, so like yeah, save that for Branya and Caster's perhaps. This might get rid of the last AoE, but like, I think we need to do it though, just to get rid of the shield. So like, wait, never mind. We still have. Okay, never mind. I was going to say like I only did like 4%, but no, I still got rid of the very rest over here. But like, yeah. Okay, Caster's is coming next, right? Well, like she doesn't require skill points still, so it's actually a good thing that we should heal. So you know, we can like get rid of some HP so we can charge the dragon more, right?
We have the upper hand. Enemy data secure.
But like, yeah, I think this is still the best play we have over here for now.
You'll pay for this.
At least that's what it feels like.
Lend me your strength.
Okay. Yeah, this should be good. Oh, okay. I thought it'd be like another wave, but like, ooh, that wasn't too bad at all. I like to say, like, yeah, feels good. Feels good to use, you know, strong characters now compared to before. You know, we run like Jinlu and Sealy, but yeah, it feels good to run, I guess, meta characters now than were before. You know, like constantly running Sealy and Jinlu, like every MOC and pure fiction and like everything like that before. But like, yeah, after all of these years, well, like, okay, on to the Hurton now, I guess. But like, I'm not used to this, I guess you could say, because I'm so used to running like off-meta characters, such not as powerful characters like from before, like Sealy, Jinlu. But like, yeah. I guess we can like go for the support still, just to get things started and buff Hurter even more over here still. But like, yeah. We can probably honestly maybe get through 412 if things end up being still going well and whatnot, I suppose. But like, we'll see, I guess. Like, yeah, because I know Pure Fiction level 4 was a bit tricky to get all 3 stars at the end of the weekend, I guess. But like, still.
Expand your thinking. Time for a lesson. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a
But like, yeah, this is my first time running like strong teams, you know, like quote unquote strong meta teams, like for the Memory Chaos. Like every other MOC before, I ran like less strong teams, I guess you could say, like Sealy, Jinlu, like yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Wait, is it next update or like next one? But I'm assuming it's next update, right? Cause like we already know that Jinlu, Sealy, and like Silver Wolf plus others all gonna get buffs, but I'm pretty sure they should be coming next update, right? Cause like next update is like a major one, but they didn't mention, you know, that the old reruns are gonna get buffed tomorrow though. Like next update 3.3. Like yeah.
Bending the rules. Given it, we have a deal.
Yeah, cause during the live stream, you know, we just watched, they didn't mention any of the old characters at all compared to the previous one before, so I'm not quite sure if they're gonna get buffed like on 3.3 or not, but like, I mean, I'm assuming it's soon though, you know, like yeah, since time has like already passed quite a bit since the first one.
Who's the little backstabber?
I don't know if I use it though, just because I'm E2 Hurter. So like, yeah, I don't believe buff Jinlu will like be as strong or stronger than Hurter, just because of like how amazing the Hurter already is. But like, if you guys want me to use Jinlu again, like, I mean, I can, you know, like, yeah, since technically she was like my most used character back then, you know, but like, still. I don't think they're gonna buff like every character, you know, to be as OP as the current ones though. I don't think that I don't think that's Holyverse, you know, to say the very least. Like yeah, but we'll see though. Like they might be like S tier though, I guess, but yeah, I'm not quite sure if to be like SS tier though. Like yeah, like alongside Hurter, Casterus, and like others per se, but still. Not sure exactly when the buffs come, but yeah, I thought it'd be like next update though, just because, you know, they've already revealed it, you know, that like all the old characters are gonna get buffed, but they didn't mention anything about like during this live stream though, like this morning. So like maybe they'll like officially buff all the older characters, you know, during the Fates collab, because like after, you know, 3.3, I believe, you know, that's like perhaps when the Fates collab should be around and whatnot. I'm assuming, right? So like yeah. So like we might be able to use Jinlu again, but I don't know if I will, or if you guys want me to, I can obviously. Like yeah, but I might just stick with my E2 Hurter just because, like, you know, she's like already extremely good over here, but like still. Technically Jinlu was the OG before E2 Hurter, because, you know, she was my strongest like ever since I got her during the first banner back then. But like yeah, since I'm E2 Hurter now, it's like, you know, not the same as before, I guess you could say. But like yeah, I mean, these are the same, right? So it doesn't really matter which one we go for. Like I kind of want to use Sealy again though, not gonna lie, since it's been a while since I've used Sealy though, quite a while. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the overall buffs nonetheless, cause you know, majority of the characters that I mentioned are getting buffed. Like we already have and have used quite a bit before, I think. You know, like yeah. Okay, that was a pretty easy run. To say the very least. I'm pretty sure it would have been much harder, you know, if you ran Sealy and Jinlu, but luckily we have Casterus and Hurter this year. Like yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that Sealy is within standard as well. Wait, but like Fragrant was last banner though, right? Like I don't consider that much of a loss in my opinion, just because, you know, Sealy is like the newest, you know, like one of the 3 newest standard characters that you can technically get now, but like Yeah, were you still really wanting Fake Ray at the end or no? Like, yeah. Me personally, I only did like maybe like have my friend, you know, like only do like 1 or 2 310 pulls on like on Fake Ray's banner before the Herta came around like during New Year's, but like yeah, were you really wanting Fake Ray that much, or like did he like not really mind getting Sealy? Like yeah. Honestly, I think Sealy might have been my most wanted when it comes to the standard ones, like, you know, for the Celestial Invitation over here. Well, actually, it's like, it's probably Futron instead, you know, because I don't have Futron, but like, if I didn't have Sealy, it might be Sealy just because, you know, she's getting a buff as well, so like, yeah, but, like, still. Hello, Nagi, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. How's your, Friday been today? Hopefully you're having a great, Friday evening, by the way, but, happy 3.3 pre update day, I guess you could say. Like yeah, since we saw the live stream a bit earlier. No, it's okay. I had like some internet problems earlier, so like yeah, I like streamed on time though, like around like 9 a little past 9 p.m. ish though, like CST, like when we were like watching the live stream, you know, that came out this morning. But I had to like, you know, reset my internet, you know, like afterwards, to set it very list and like do some rebooting, before sending it upstream again. But like, yeah, we're just doing Memory Chaos right now, and like, at first we were doing like the character trials of Anexa and like the other characters as well, but like, yeah, we're like right now just doing the Memory Chaos since it's supposed to like end this, weekend, to set it very least, but like, yeah, not too mad about it, because at least it was a new... Yeah, I think for me, especially if I got Sealy, Blade, or Futron, I wouldn't, like, be that upset about it at all, just because, you know, those are the 3 newest characters, and, like, plus I also, like, you know, kind of wished for Sealy back then, you know, before Acheron's first banner, so, like, you know, Sealy still feels more of, like, a, seasonal character to me than, like, a standard character to me. Like, yeah, since I technically went for her, you know, during her rerun banner before Acheron initially came out. Like, yeah. I'm doing pretty good so far. Yeah, kind of wish my stream was not crashing earlier, I guess you could say. But like, other than that, it's been a, alright Friday, nonetheless. Like, yeah, pizza could have been better too, you know, because the Costco pizza, you know, wasn't that good. Yeah, the Costco pizza wasn't that good when I went there, so like I went to get ramen like afterwards, you know. But like other than that, it's been a good Friday overall. I'll just say, like, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Jose. Hopefully you're having a good day as well today, by the way. But like, happy Friday to you. Well, like, yeah, happy pre 3.3 update live stream today. Well, like, yeah. Okay, I think this team we might have to swap around, right? Because, you know, the second half is like... Actually, no, we can like maybe stick with the same team just because, you know, Wave 2, you know, has like a lot of ice element weakness over here, right? Like, And, ooh, Cocolia? I didn't realize to rectify Cocolia. Okay, but like the recommendation, you know, is still Quantum for the first half, so, I still kind of want to go for Castor's Team 1 and Herta Team 2, I believe. Like, yeah, that's still like technically perhaps the best choice. Oh yeah, and like especially with the HP factor over here as well. But like overall, I think this is still the best setup we have right now. At least I think. Oh really? Wait, I thought you bought an account there, right? Or did you get like another account from your friend instead? But like, yeah.
It's no good either.
Because didn't you mention you got like you got an account from before, like from last stream? But I'm assuming it's a different one this time though, right? Like from the compared to the C6 Raiden that you mentioned before, right? Like, yeah.
Show your courage.
How does it compare to the other one then, I guess? Like, yeah, since you mentioned the other one was like extremely good, but I still don't think it was like worth risking paying the money though. Like, yeah. And plus, you know, C6 Raiden, may be good, but like, it isn't like too exhilarating as it was before, you know? Like, yeah, but still. it is raiding Shogun after all, I guess. So that is an exception. You know, like, yeah, character is still, you know, extremely strong as it is. I think one more and then go for Aerie. Or, yeah, over here. But like, yeah, I don't want to go use the rest of the Dragon Breath just because, you know, kind of want to be within the darkness realm over here of Casterus. But like, yeah.
Please cherish this time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. At least he was able, like, to refund it to you, which is really nice. But yeah, I want to do that for you, like, next time. Like, luckily he was generous, I guess, you know. But I mean, there are like a lot of scams out there as well. So like, just be careful next time, I guess. So like, yeah, just for future notice. Let's go for the right guy actually, because he's weak to Quantum as well. But like, yeah, just be careful next time. Like, I generally never do that because it's just too risky of a factor, especially if you put in down like a lot of money as well. But like, yeah. Is your uncle's team as good or not as good as the bot account? But like, hopefully it's still good, I guess. But like, still, I generally don't like to, you know, or generally don't recommend, you know, like taking someone else's account or like playing through the other account because it's just like not like natively yours. Like, yeah, but like, I mean, still, like it just doesn't feel right to me. Like, yeah. Oh wait, we have to like use the rest of the Dragon Breath over here. Okay, I didn't realize that, but I guess that's because we really like low Dragon HP over here. But like, still. Let's go for the heal for now, and then try to heal even more over here so we can like get the dragon back up over here. But like, yeah. Are you gonna be pulling for anyone accepted by any chance, Nagi, or no? Like, yeah, we be pulling for Cypher or Hyacinth instead. Hyacinth's coming first half there, right? Like, yeah, instead of Cypher, but
Time to make a decision.
yeah, we'll be pulling for any of the new 3.3 characters that supposedly come out soon.
Time for good old counterattack.
Yeah, so which one do you think you'd be going for? But like, yeah. Okay, none of these are weak to ice there, right? But like, I kind of want to use a debuff though, you know, because we haven't yet, you know, on Picolia. So, yeah, let's just do it. And plus, you know, Castus over here does not require skill points. Like, so like, this is actually the best play, I think, just because, you know, we get to like charge up our dragon faster than before if we won't use the skill point.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
Oh, okay, that's fine. How much do you have saved right now, I guess? So like, when was the last time that you pulled? Well, like, yeah. Hi, Sid Lolly. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. How's your day been today? Hopefully having a great Friday, by the way. But nonetheless, happy 3.3 day, I guess you could say. So like, yeah, since we had the you know, since we had the 3.3 live stream early this morning, but like, yeah. Oh, I think we can still use the dragon over here for now, but I don't know if I want to use all of it, you know, just because the flying creature over here, we don't have to do as much to it. But like, actually we might have to like use all the dragon breath just because it's actually quite strong than I imagine it to be. But like, yeah. Pulling, but I don't know. Oh really? How come? Like, yeah, how come you're undecided, I guess? Or like, you just don't know exactly if you really need Hyacinth or Cypher still? But like, yeah. What was your mistake? Like, yeah. What was your mistake, Selali? Like,
I shall remember this one.
I think I still want to pull for Hyacinth though, like just because, you know, she's like really good with casters over here, right? Because especially with the you know, the max HP buff, you know, in terms of increasing your overall team's hit points, you know, I feel like that's like a pretty nice buff overall and whatnot. Like yeah, none other characters I don't think, you know, can increase your overall team's characters HP to say the very least. Like yeah, at least from what I've known currently. So like yeah, I think I still want to go for Hyacinth, but yeah, I don't think I will go for Cypher though, just because of the Fates Cloud that might come out like right afterwards and whatnot, you know, like yeah.
Time to make a decision.
Okay, after Peeler is Casterus, right? So yeah, I guess we could just go for the single target again, and plus it's even better to go for it, right? Because you know, then we can use like more HP on Casterus over here because of the CO skill points, I'm guessing.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
But like yeah. Oh, we got it actually this time. Yeah, let's use it, I guess.
Embrace a new life.
Plus we have it charged up, and plus if we use the E, it wouldn't like matter as much, right? Like yeah. You see, okay. but like hopefully you're having a great Friday nonetheless. By the way, Sid Lally, welcome into the stream. But like yeah. Will you be pulling for anyone as well by chance, Sid Lally, or are you saving for the Fates Collab instead as well? But like yeah. I kinda just want to go for the single target, you know, just because there's like 1 HP over here, but yeah, let's just go for the single target. I think that's like the safest play, and then we can just try to like maybe take care of Kokoli over here. Like I think AoE might even finish her off. So 5%. Yeah, this might be able to finish her off. Oh, there we go. Like not too bad. But like yeah, it feels good to use Casterus and Hercha, not gonna lie, compared to like constantly using Jean Liu Steely from before. But like it feels strong to use, you know, Hercha and Casterus for MSC Pure Fiction and everything else now. But like yeah, Hyacinth's Mima Sprite, that is true. Like yeah, her Mima Sprite when we initially saw it like an hour ago from the live stream is pretty cute, not gonna lie. Like yeah, but I think I want to pull for her overall, you know, because you know, I'm not quite sure if we should like still use Bailu slash you know Link still for the two teams we have right now. Like but still though, yeah, you're not gonna lie though, Hyacinth's Pokemon Mima Sprite does look really cute overall and whatnot. So like yeah. I'm kind of surprised that she's like a wizard though, you know, or like a sorcerer of some kind. Cause like, you know, I thought at first, you know, that, you know, she was like a doctor or like a nurse, you know, to say the very least. But you know, after seeing the initial trailer just now, like an hour ago, apparently she's like a sorcerer, a leader of the group that they're supposed to like fight the main bad guy coming up soon, right? Like yeah. So yeah, I was kind of surprised that, you know, she's quite the sorcerer or the wizard when it comes to her magician attacks, to say the very least, because you know, I kind of looked at her more of a nurse instead of like a leader sorcerer, to say the very least. Like yeah, when first seeing her character, like during that one you know, during the one event that we had with the cats.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Just graze.
Ooh, okay. Well, I think we might still want to cover skill points just because we have like a 3 right now. But like, okay. Okay.
Bending the rules. Curiosity. There's a dangerous.
Do you think it's like one of the cutest, like one of the cutest meme sprites so far, or no? Wait, we've already had like a few meme sprites though, technically. Like, do you think Hyacinth is like one of the cutest characters overall, Smeeze, or no?
If
Like,
I wait
yeah.
any longer, the universe might just implode.
I think the meme sprite might be the cutest actually. Now I think about it. At first I was thinking about maybe the Trailblazer, right? Like the Trailblazer, like his meme sprite looks really cute too, right? I think. But like,
Nothing but a form.
yeah, I think Hyacinth's meme sprite might look a little bit more cuter overall, to say the very least, just because it has like more animations and like coloring, I guess overall. You know, nonetheless, like, yeah. Okay, Hercha we don't really need to heal as much as Caster is, so
Missing all the
yeah,
violence.
we can just go for the kick, but technically we have like 3 skill points over here, like 4 skill points over here, so like, you know, we don't exactly need to go for the kick, I guess you could say.
This is worth learning.
Well, like, yeah.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Give an inch and they'll take a mile.
Huh?
Time for a lesson. We have a deal. There's no backing out now.
I think this is the best play right now, or like, yeah, the unicorn is pretty cute, not gonna lie. I really like the pink bunny too, I suppose, that the Trailblazer has, when he uses the, like, when he or she uses the, meme sprite per se, but, yeah, I believe the unicorn might be the, next cutest thing when it comes to, you know, the, meme sprites that we have in Emperors so far, like, yeah. Do you know what the true cutest meme sprite is though? The dragon. Like, yeah. Especially his face, you know? The dragon, you know, it's definitely the cutest, right? Obviously. So like, way more cuter than the unicorn because of like how cute its face is, right? Like, yeah. Ooh, we can break his shield, I think, right now. So like, yeah, let's just do that. But I didn't realize that, you know, Jay took a lot of damage just this time though. But like, yeah.
Let's play for a while.
But like, yeah, Dragon is actually number 1 than any of the other meme sprites that we have, right? Like, yeah. Like, he's such a good boy. But like, ooh, I don't know if that's like the right ult to go for, but I mean, yeah, it's okay. Like, probably kind of wish I didn't ult it though, not gonna lie. But like, yeah.
I don't have time for games.
Okay, I thought we had Sparker ult, but hopefully we get it soon though, nonetheless, right? Like, okay. Hello Navia, welcome in. Welcome back to the stream. How's your weekend been so far? Hopefully you had a nice Friday and having a good start to your weekend so far, since it's Saturday for you. But nonetheless, how is he doing today? Bro, my nose is freaking running again. But like, yeah, welcome back. Happy Saturday to you. How you been doing today? But like, yeah, ooh, okay. I guess we can like support over here and then maybe try to get Sparker out like really soon over here nonetheless. But like, yeah, no, it's okay. Wait, weren't you here like Wednesday there or like Tuesday? I mean, no, the last time I streamed was on Tuesday. You know, like, yeah, I didn't stream Wednesday or Thursday just because I really needed a break. So like, I don't think he skipped a streamed at all. Like, yeah, you didn't like miss the Genshin stream from before, cause you know the last stream I did in Genshin was on Tuesday. You know, like during the update day. So like, yeah, we're just doing Star Rails for tonight, cause you know the Memory Chaos ends this weekend, and plus the new version 3.3 live stream just came out earlier this morning as well. We decided to like, you know, take a look as well. But like, yeah, I don't think you missed anyone though, just because, you know, the last thing I remembered, you know, was still like Tuesday for me. Like, yeah, doing a new update day. Really? What other games do you play by chance? But like, yeah, I like to play Star Rail as well. So like, as you can probably tell, like, yeah. By the way, Madame Hoto is the best character, just saying. Like, the Kuru is the best, and has always been the best character since Honkai Star day one. Well, like, yeah. As we have over here. Yeah, same as here, not gonna lie. Like, it's been okay for me too, I guess. You know, like, I was debating on like whether I should like stream today, you know, just because like, you know, like Monday and Tuesday felt like really long to me in terms of streaming wise, but like, yeah, I still decided to stream nonetheless, just because I just don't like missing any days and whatnot. Like, yeah, and plus, you know, it's Friday as well, instead of very late too, you know, like, yeah. Well, like, yeah, I kind of was slightly late, I guess, from streaming initially, and then I had to like restart stream just because I was having internet issues. But like right now, I think it should be like perfectly stable from now on. But like, yeah. Yeah, Wednesday for you, cause like EU time zone. But like, yeah, Tuesday for NA time zone. Like, yeah, during the evening. But like, good morning though, nonetheless. Hopefully, you're having a good start to your morning so far. But like, yeah, welcome back. Have you ever played Star Wars before at all, or like have you seen other people play Star Wars before at all? I'm pretty sure you have, right? Just because Star Wars and Genshin are like really similar to each other, and plus they're both Hoibus. But I'm assuming you like still only stuck with Genshin, right? At least for the most part. But like, yeah. You said you want to play Honkai. Really, it's fun in my personal opinion. I know that Star Wars is not a game for everyone because, you know, Corbian, he likes to play Genshin but has tried Star Wars before, but like never really got into it, you know, like never got into the turn-based thing. But me personally, I still really enjoy Star Wars as it is, per se, you know, like, yeah. Even though it's turn-based, I feel like, you know, the feeling of turn-based over here, or at least, you know, the moves that the characters do and all that stuff, you know, like, they feel more powerful, I guess, you know, than just, like, Pokemon per se, you know, like, yeah, but, yeah, I like to play both, nonetheless, for both Honkai Star and Genshin over here, like, yeah, Really? Why don't you play? I mean, you don't have to, obviously, you know, like, yeah, especially if you don't really like it per se, but, all your other friends are playing it, right? So, like, yeah, why don't you join the fun as well with your friends? But like, yeah. Oh, congrats by the way, said Lolly. Congrats on getting in next, sir. Wait, is that your mistake that you mentioned earlier that you've gotten that you like mentioned earlier when you first came by the stream, right? But like, yeah. Did you like just got said Lolly like just now or just today, or have you already got him before? But like, yeah. You played it when it first came out? Oh, so you have played like a little bit during day one, but I'm assuming you like stopped, you know, after giving it a couple of tries and whatnot, right? Like, yeah, No, it's okay. I mean, when I first started playing Star Rail, I you know, kind of see it as Pokemon, I guess, because like, I don't know, the only other turn-based game I really played before was Pokemon. So like, when I first initially played Star Rail, it like really reminded me of Pokemon in some cases, but like more of an action-packed Pokemon game, you know, just because you know, I feel like overall the combat, you know, it's like much more action-based, you know, and like action-packed. But like yeah, it is like technically a turn-based game rather than like a you know, combat open world action-packed game like how Genshin is per se. So like, yeah, I mean, Star Rail is still like open world, technically speaking, you know, but like it's like not as open world compared to Genshin, because like a lot of the regions over here, you know, they like tend to be like a little bit more linear per se, like yeah, and like less exploratory compared to Genshin Impact that we have right now. So like, yeah. I think it's like not that hard to get used to, honestly. Maybe like some characters might take getting some used to, you know, because like some characters are like quite unique, you know, and like have like pretty diverse roles from each other, and like take a bit to get used to, you know, because like kits, you know, vary from one to another. But like I mean, I don't think it's like as hard as Genshin, at least in my opinion, just because, you know, it's turn based, in which, you know, you can like play more towards your own pace and whatnot. So like, yeah. Congrats on getting next, by the way, said Lolly. How how are you liking him so far? Well, like, yeah, how much have you built him so far as well? Or like, did you like just got him just now? Well, like, right now we have Anexa, and like the other character we have is Dr. Ratio over here. Dr. Ratio was a freebie though from before, like, I think around the first anniversary of like when he first came out. But like Anexa is entirely new over here, like, yeah. Anexa really reminds me of like I'll hate them, I could say, at least from looking at his splash over here, you know. So like, yeah, but like, yeah, the two characters we have right now are Anexa and Dr. Ratio, and like the next characters we're gonna have are Hyacini as well as his Cypher, I think, for like the second half. But like, yeah. But yeah, right now we have Dr. Ratio and Anexa, but like next banner we're supposed to have the Herter and Hyacini, I believe, for like the next major 3.3 update per se. But like, yeah. Oh really? I didn't know that. Well, like, yeah. How long have you been a Lolly main before? Wait, you've been in my stream before, have you? Have you or no? Like, did you like just change your name? Or was this your first time being in my stream, Lolly? Like, yeah. Cause I'm pretty sure you may or may not have been on my stream before, but like I don't think I've seen anyone with the name Lolly before. Like, yeah. Like, you know, I don't think anyone has the name Lolly before from what family member. So like, I don't know if you're like new to my stream or not, just cause you know, you're the first one with Lolly. I was just like stuck on a hot bus and no idea. Oh wait, was it the beginning of Star Rail, or like was it like towards like which boss, I guess? Like, yeah. Like, was that the very beginning, or was it like doing Bellabog? Or like, do you remember what the boss looked like? Maybe I can like decide on like which one it was or what it looked like. But I think it might have been this boss over here. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell which boss, you know, just for spoilers case, you know, because I know that you haven't been that far in Star Rail. But I think this boss you might have been stuck on, because you know this boss was overall a bit harder, I have to say. Like, yeah, especially beginning game. Oh wait, okay, I see. Like you just change, you just like change your name. Okay, I see. Well, like, yeah, I thought I didn't recognize you just because you know you had the name Lolly now. But like, yeah, now I recognize you much more because you first appeared during my you know, rare afternoon Genshin stream like way back then, right? So like, yeah, during daylight saving time. But like, welcome back, by the way, Lolly / Ganyu. Hopefully you guys having a good day so far. We is both Hoche mains, by the way. Like, yeah. Like, I do remember last time you were here when we did the side quest of the Hoche space station. But like, yes, I do remember you now. Like, now that you mention it. I think Anexa and Healthium are inspired by the same character. Oh, okay, that could be true. Because, like, a lot of the characters in Star Rail, like, kind of inspired by HI3, right? Like, Bronya over here, right? And, like, perhaps Sealy, right, too, you know? Sealy's kind of inspired by, that one other character in HI3, and plus, like, maybe Raiden Shogun, you know? Same as Acheron. I don't really know who the character was, though, just because, like, you know, I don't play HI3 before, but, like, yeah, you could be right though. Like, yeah, how Anexa is inspired by that one character from HI3 as well. Cause like, you know, to me personally, he looks really, really similar to Alhaitham when he was like first initially revealed back then and whatnot. You know, so like, yeah. Ooh, I need to sneeze. But like, Bruh, don't you just like hate that feeling in which you need to sneeze, but like you just like it just like won't sneeze? Like, I just hate that feeling. It's like you're holding like so much pressure like within your nose and whatnot. Like, yeah, like I feel like I need to sneeze, but it's like not coming out. So like it's annoying. Like, yeah. Yeah, the characters designs are pretty cool, not gonna lie. Like, yeah, especially the latest characters that we have been having so far, you know? Like, I've been like almost like 100 pull for everyone. Not gonna lie. Like, yeah. Same as Penokune. Whew. Same as Penokune, you know, like Penokune character designs are like really good too, you know, like on peak with like Fontaine, you know, like a Genshin terminology, I guess you could say. But the Infamous characters like really good too over here as well, you know, like yeah.
Be careful.
I need to sneeze, but it's not like letting me out. Like, like it's so bothersome. Like Cassius looks cute, I guess, you know. And like Bronia's a really cool character too, you know, like a very noble character design as well, but like yeah, a lot of the characters in story look really nice overall, I could say, you know, like yeah. I don't know how to build them, by the way, said Lali Ganyu. Wait, I think Smeeze might be able to help you though, right? Because like Smeeze knows quite a bit. Smeeze, because I need to sneeze soon. Like, yeah. Yeah, Smeeze may know how to build an Nexa if you're able to share, that is. But like, yeah. Sorry, Smeeze, but I know you don't mind. But like, still, that's what kind of like keeps me in my mind, because your name sounds so much like sneeze, like yeah, which I do need to sneeze soon, but it's not letting me out, like yeah.
We'll wait here until the final instant.
Oh, okay, so you want to play for like a little bit then, like for a week, which I mean seems to be an okay amount, but well, like considering like how much there is in the game, like I'm assuming you've only played like maybe throughout the first region so far, like yeah, the space station. That's fine. I like to play both games still, even though I'm like super far behind in both games overall, you know, like haven't done Sumeru at all. So like, yeah, but I mean, I still want to play both games overall just because, you know, I've been playing both regularly ever since, you know, Silver Wolf first banner, like, yeah. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, I need to sneeze, guys. But like, yeah. Well, like, yeah, I still play both regularly. It's just that, you know, I'm like pretty far behind, like in both games, nonetheless. Like, I don't feel like I'm like as far as behind it in Star Rail though, just because, you know, there doesn't seem to be as much regions, I guess, in Star Rail versus Genshin. But like still overall, I'm like quite far behind from like the majority of players, I think. You know, like yeah. Yeah, Casterus is, yeah, she's really cool. I went for Ichu, by the way, but like, I still like Kurta more though. So like, yeah, but Casterus is really cool, not gonna lie. I'm actually really glad that I went for Ichu, because like, I'm starting to like use her actually, you know, like, yeah, but like her, swinging her scythe over here, it just like feels very satisfying as well, you know, like,
Enemy targets detected.
Like such a huge spear, to say the very least. Like, like the moment, like the thing with Casterus is like, when she like attacks, you know, with her scythe, and like she says like "as you wish," you know, as she like does that, it just like feels like so elegant, I guess you could say, you know, like yeah, in terms of like her playstyle, to say the very least. But like, yeah, like it just like feels like so smooth in terms of like when she says like "as you wish," as you like you know use her scythe ability or scythe move.
Lend me your strength.
Like yeah.
Troublesome.
Hello Eternal, welcome in, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day so far, but nonetheless, welcome in.
May death protect us.
And like the dragon is like really cool too, I suppose, but like yeah, I still like her "as you wish" part the best though, because it just like fits so well, at least in my personal opinion, right? Like yeah. Whew, okay,
I should have brought a chair with me.
I can like take a look maybe after this, but like yeah, just give me after this battle, like after this level over here. But like I don't know how to build him though, because you know I don't have an Nexa. Like yeah, I mean, I think Smeeze might be able to help you though, but like me personally, I don't like really know anything about a Nexa though. Like yeah, I know it's like really supposed to be like really good with the Herta though, you know, but Other than that, I'm not like sure how to build them though. Like, you know, like, oh yeah.
I shall remember to travel far away.
I remember being in some train or something. Oh, with Pom Pom. Like, yeah, it's the bunny. But like, yeah, it's the conductor. Okay, you must be at the very beginning still. Like, yeah, I'm not quite sure if you're like within the other region just quite yet, but I'm assuming you might be at the very start of the ice region, or you are still like waiting to board the Astro Express from the conductor. So like, yeah. Pom Pom is the best, by the way. But like, yeah, Pom Pom is the best train conductor that ever has been over here. But like, yeah.
Defend. Crush them. Embrace a new life.
It's the conductor. It's the bunny. Ooh, I think we should go for a single target this time, just because, you know, it's like already weak over here. Well, like, okay.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
But like, yeah, I really like Castorus as well. I still like the Hurton more though, but like, I would say overall, I'm like satisfied of getting like C2 Castorus to say the very least. Like, oh yeah, despite being expensive, but but like overall, I would like to say it was worth going for her at the end. 5-star playable Pom Pom. I'm not quite sure when that will be the day. Like, yeah, since, you know, he's like the conductor, and like as well as I guess the Paimon for Genshin Impact per se. But you never know, I guess, you know, like, yeah, Pom Pom is kind of just like leads us towards the journey for the most part, to say the very least. But like, still.
May death protect us.
May Judge reign thou us. But like, okay, I don't need to sneeze anymore for some reason, but I feel like it's still there, you know, just because, you know, I had to like sneeze earlier. Well, like, yeah. Yeah, I like Pom Pom more than Paimon, by the way, too. Well, like, 5-star Pom Pom, I'm not too sure still. But like, yeah, just because,
As you wish.
you know, he's like the equivalent to Pom Pom. I mean, Paimon. Oh, wait, so I think you're like in Bellabog right now then. Like, oh yeah, the first ice region, right? How far did you get through Bellabogs though? Just out of curiosity, but like, yeah, if you're like already checking the train, you know, from the train conductor, then you must be at Bellabog right now. Like, oh yeah, the ice city region. Ooh, I need a hiccup. But like, oh yeah.
You'll pay for this.
Did you remember how far you gone there, or like, what was the last thing you remembered doing over there? Or like, yeah, at Bellabog.
We've entered the storm.
Oh, I do remember Brownie from the quest. I remember some guy in white too, Japard, right? Like, yeah, Japard. I don't think it's Orland, said Lale. Like, yeah, Orland is like at the beginning of Star, right? Like during the space station. But I'm pretty sure it's Japard that looks like Ranir in some sort of cases, right? But like, yeah. Yeah, Japard, I believe. Like, the noble, the noble knight preservation protector. Oh my gosh, we're gonna like lose over here. Well, like, yeah. Have you? Ooh, okay, we need to heal. I don't know if we get past this level though, but luckily we have Castorus to get a 1 revive on Pila, I suppose. But like, yeah. Like, do you remember what was the last thing you did over there, or like, did you like not quite sure exactly remember yet? But like, yeah. You said you're like sick on a boss fight, right?
I will wait here until
but like,
the final
do you remember which
instant
one, I guess? Or like what it looked like, I guess? Like, oh yeah, something like a better understanding. Like, I don't want to show it, you know, just because it might be spoilers for you, but I also like kind of like want to know where you like left off, I guess, you know, when after you stopped playing, that is. Like, yeah, but I don't want to like show, you know, just in case if that's like spoilers for you. Like, yeah.
Thanks for the support. Ready for another?
Ooh. The cube goes, well, like,
Lend me your strength.
wait, oh yeah, sounds good. I mean, up to you, I guess, you know, like, there's like no rush and whatnot, to say the very least, but like, yeah, I mean, I still play both nonetheless, regularly at the very end, to say, but like, yeah, I would recommend like starting sooner rather than later, you know, just so you can like farm more like stellar jades than like later per se, especially with all the really good new characters coming out soon too, you know, like yeah, but like really up to you though, because like the days like add up over time, I guess you can say, like the longer you wait.
Crush them.
I need to sneeze. Like, yeah. I remember I had to like... Oh, okay. So I think it's still at the beginning then. Like, yeah. If you had to like fight him, then like, yeah, you're still at the beginning of Belobog, to say the very least. Like, yeah. Yeah, there are a couple, you know, like Bronya's one, you know, with like the marksman rifle over here. So like, yeah.
I shall remember this.
I feel like there might be more characters with guns, you know, in Star Rail versus there in